Hi, I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Interbase helped us in procuring vital, life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.
It's time for race number 4, leg 1 of Jackpot 1 over the 1400 meter trip. The time you need to jot down is 2:10 on the Monday afternoon, following the box seat podcast maiden plate over the 1400 meter trip. These in this race, I think number 5, Wolfston, is going to be a serious runner. He's a 2-year-old taking on older horses, but he seems to be a horse that has the ability, going over 1400 meters once again. Now with 2 runs under the belt, I think that he could just be the right horse in the race with Muzieni in the saddle, and I think he's going to go extremely close to winning. Number 3, Ultimate Jewel, gets a massive draw turnaround, now drawn in gate number 3 as to 10 last time out and 9 on debut, and he made good improvement last time out as well. So I think Ultimate Jewel will be right there behind Wolfston, and then possibly horses like number 2, Lake Como, number 7, Hellerbos, and I think number 9, Granddaddy Purple, could be behind them. But what's your take on the opening leg of Jackpot 1?
Yeah, it's interesting that you mentioned these 2-year-olds, Ultimate Jewel and Wolfston. You know, they'll have their supporters, and the first time they race in open company, and at this time of the year, if you look at the weight for age allowance, it's actually around 11 kg. So if you're using a horse like Lake Como as a yardstick, then you have to have these 2 horses, Ultimate Jewel and Wolfston, racing around the 79-80 to be competitive. If my memory serves me correct, Wolfston last time out, there was some issue with him at the start. I don't know whether he was going to be scratched or he was inspected, and I liked him that day, and I was worried, and I said, okay, he's running now, so we're in it now. And he ran an absolute good race. He came from off the pace, he ran well. And Ultimate Jewel, you mentioned the draw swing around, wasn't too far behind him. These juveniles, you respect them, but they're going in open company. It's never easy. 1400 meters as well, which will be no issue for them, but against older horses, we'll see how they go. The runner that I picked out here as a runner to follow, and you briefly mentioned Lake Como, Doug Campbell's runner, is a year older. Doug and Rachel, they're teaming up successfully whenever they do get together. We saw them have a nice winner the other day. And I'm purely going on the strength of that form line behind Beecher. So I'll read it out to you. Spy Master, Kanise and Lela, Red Soul, Oh My Word, It's Roy, direct winners. And this is where you're going to say, maybe these is onto something. Mandala Effect came to beat an odds-on favorite the other day, comes from this form line as well, called Intrepid Act. So this horse, good run back from a 4-month break, draw 10 out of 12 last time. Rachel will have the run of the race now, draw 2. Although he's been a frustrating horse to follow in the past, I think if he can repeat his last start and on the strength of the form lines, you'll get an honest run for your money. But Ryle's going to be in the camp of 3 and 5 here, the 2 juveniles. He gives a mentions to Granddaddy Purple and Lake Como. I think those numbers should be good enough. In summarizing, what about this horse number 7, Hellerbos? I don't know how that maiden form is going to work out, because with all due respect, Oh My Word, It's Roy, looked the right feel at the right time.
It certainly did, and you mentioned Oh My Word, It's Roy coming out from that Beecher's form line, so Lake Como would have the beating of Hellerbos on the line through Oh My Word, It's Roy, and I think that he could confirm that. So I'd prefer Lake Como over Hellerbos. And then number 9, Granddaddy Purple. Good improvement in his first run for Vaughan Marshall. It was 4.6 lengths off the 2-year-old Silver Ducat, who went to the front and won from barrier to box there. So I just think that Granddaddy Purple could be some nice value in the race at around 12-1 for those trifectas and quartets. But as Dee's mentioned, he's in the camp of number 2, Lake Como, and I like a bit of number 5, Wolfston, in this race. That's the opening leg of Jackpot 1.
My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle, and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.